Hello, this is Casey from Casey's Spiritual Corner today, doing the Aquarius general reading from March 1st to 15th. I apologize for being late, but Mercury retrograde has kind of been putting a kibosh on a lot of communication already for the last 10 days. So I hope everybody's doing well. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. We will do a 10-card Celtic spread with clarifiers, and we will also, I pulled a card already, Coral Fellowship from the Crystal Diva cards, and the book has been hidden away for a while, so the cards too, and I will have to read out of the book because it's been a few years since it's been out, and I forgot some things while learning about other new decks, so... If you're one of my subscribers, thank you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. I hope you subscribe, like, and share. And hope you come back. I would like some feedback from people on what you like and don't like about the channel. Ooh, that one just wanted to come out. Okay. It helps me to improve things. Okay. Well, those wanted to come out. Okay, so we'll keep them. Okay, in the situation, we have the Emperor card. And this is usually a father figure, a boss, someone in charge, someone that's over a lot of people, that has responsibility to take care of people. Yeah, definitely a male energy, though. He has the ability to tap into all energies. So we also have a King of Swords here. Kings are people who have mastered their intellectual side of themselves. This person is very detached, very much the observer, watches everything that goes on. Could be somebody in law enforcement, the legal field, someone is very quiet, very introverted, and like I said, is very observant with everybody and everything. Good family man, though. Very loving to their family. So we also have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles says that there has been a lot of work. There's been a lot of movement forward, but you're not quite there because you're still trying to balance the Pentacles. And like I tell everybody, Pentacles is more than just money, tangible assets. It's also happy family, your stability, your feeling safe, but it's definitely success in that area. So in the past, I have the Six of Swords. You're walking away from a situation. You're working on cleansing the situation. You are moving away from it, and you are moving into smoother waters to new territory. This could also be taking a trip, but it's definitely forward movement. And I don't know why I did this, but okay, so I have the Hermit. And that's taking time to be still, be quiet, and go within and find your own shining light. To me, this is like finding your own figure of authority. But know that if you have questions, the answers are within. You just have to be quiet, to be still enough to listen. And I pulled 2 cards, but I will pull 2 more clarifiers. I have the Strength card. You've had to learn to tap into your own inner strength. And you found out that you're a lot stronger than you thought you were, But remember, you also need to be gentle too. You need to tap into that gentleness. Otherwise, the beast is going to come out again. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, she is bound. Her eyes are covered, but her feet are not tied down. Her hands are bound, but they're not tied down. She could reach up. She could take the blindfold off. She could reach out, take one of the swords, and cut the chain. These are self-made limitations, self-made points of view that are blocking you. There's something that you're not seeing or doing or knowing or allowing yourself to know that is blocking you. And first thing that comes to my mind is fear. So you need to look at what's going on. How are you holding yourself back in a situation? Let me pull two clarifiers for that. For some reason, you guys needed to know that. One thing I've learned is there's no such thing as an accident. So if there was more cards pulled than there should have been, there was a reason. And we just need to learn to trust that. Okay, so one of the clarifiers is the Ten of Pentacles. You know, you just still have a tendency to overthink things. That might be why you have the Eight of Pentacles. There's no prison worse than being stuck in our mind, okay? And the same thing's running over and over and over through our head again. But the 10 is a completion. You're between the completion and the new beginning, because the 10 also breaks down to a 1. You're right there in the middle. You need to ground yourself a little better. You need to, and pentacles are very ground anyway, but pentacles are prosperity and abundance, which is, you know, like I said, it's your safety, your security, you know, your happy family. It's not just money, but there's definitely a need for coming down to earth and grounding a little better. You know, there's some old growth and stuff in there that needs to be cleared away. And I think a lot of that has to do with the mental activity. There's some thoughts that need to be transformed. But you have come into some more stability, the Three of Wands. You know, there has been some more grounding. There has been more stability. And you're still thinking a lot. But this card is telling me that you were open to receiving. You were waiting for your ship to come in, but you are facing the ship. That is telling me that you are open to receiving. And the universe cannot give to us if we are not open to receiving. So in the future, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are gifts from the universe. They're new beginnings. Okay, and again, Pentacles. Your safety, your security, your happy family, your money, you know, your security, everything. It's new beginnings. So we'll clarify those. Okay, so along with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Temperance card. There's a need to come into balance. There's a need to connect with your passion. You need to work on patience and the stability and the balance. But there's definitely a lot of passion in this card. Maybe you need to work on some second and third chakra issues also. This is healing. This is patience. And this is trusting in the universe. And then we have the Two of Cups. That's two people coming together in a very loving relationship, a very, very tight, loving bond. It could be a business partnership. It could be a love relationship. But these people are very, very, very connected emotionally. So the energy around you right now is the Nine of Pentacles. And that's a person that is very stable, very secure, knows how to get their needs met, doesn't worry about their prosperity and abundance. There's, there's new changes coming in. Like I said, you're very, very in touch with nature too. So the environment around you is the Four of Cups. There's still, we all do this. We all overanalyze to some extent, but some people are worse than others. The cups are standing. The cups are filled. And the universe is offering you a full cup here. I don't know whether you're bored with something that's going on or you just don't know if you want to accept something. Something's being offered to you and you don't know whether to accept it or not. See, you're also seeking, this is what you're seeking. Squirrels have a tendency to store for the future, but a lot of times what they're looking for too is a safe place to store their heart. So your hopes and fears is a Seven of Swords. That could be some deception. It could be some sneakiness. Somebody lying to you. Or it could be you gathering up your resources to leave because you don't like what's going on with the situation and walking away from a situation. And you're leaving a couple things behind that you just don't have room to take. You're trying to make a quick exit. And that you're regretting leaving behind, okay? The result is the Two of Pentacles. See, this one's the opposite. The ship's coming in. There's communication coming in. You've turned your back to it. You're not open to receiving it, okay? You're still juggling the prosperity and the abundance. But the universe is there trying to help you, trying to bring light to the situation. Let me pull two cards for that. Feels a little heavier. Okay. So the first clarifier is the Sun. That's the best card in the whole deck. That's just your happiness, joy, celebration, everything being fulfilled, all your needs met, everything. It's everything wonderful. Bringing in the sunshine, bringing in your passions, bringing in the happiness. But this card says that you're walking away from something. You know, you're focusing on three things that have been spilled, but yet there's 5 cups that are still filled. You know, you're blind to some situation, but you're walking away from it. And I'm going to pull one more card because I don't like ending like that. Let's see. What do they need to know? See, there's new beginnings in love. A gift from the universe. New beginnings of an emotional nature. Maybe, and then we have the Temperance card back here. That's saying be patient, take some time. This is saying there's new beginnings in love of something of an emotional nature. You're being offered something. You are walking into something very emotional, loving, and caring. And I kind of get the feeling that by the next new moon next month, that this may make more sense. And I hope this is making sense to you, because it's not making a lot of sense to me. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading is coral, which talks about fellowship. And like I said, I need to read from the book because it's been a while. It says, a fellowship is coming together of souls to share their support, friendship, love, ideas, common interest, energy, and lives. It is a gathering of universal energy designed to unite these souls in communion and community. Fellowship requires only a willingness to open yourself to another for the sake of establishing a bond of togetherness. And that would make sense with this card. Being opening to establishing that. It's like in the now, you're willing and ready to do this, but the result is showing me maybe not. And it could go either way. It depends on what you decide, okay? You may not realize that fellowship is happening until you're well into an interaction. Often it is not until a conversation has concluded that you realize how magical it was. And it talks about independence, allows you to make your own decisions, provide for yourself, and function well alone. Sometimes, though, in an effort to prove that you are completely self-reliant, you can isolate yourself. You may begin to convince yourself that you do not need anyone else. Other times, you may find it necessary to be dependent on others for emotional support, physical care, or financial backing. And in those times of need, it is often wise to accept another's help graciously and gratefully. You have to be open to receiving also. However, dependence taken to extremes can be quite unhealthy. And fellowship is not only interacting joyfully with other humans, it is living in harmony and cooperation with all beings. All life is composed of a common essence. But because we take on different robes or roles, the connectedness of the universe is not always apparent. Other life forms are like brothers and sisters or friends to you. Open your heart to them as they would to a beloved friend or family member. If you attempt contact with love in your heart in the intention of fellowship, it will be easy to break through the barriers. With mutual trust and caring, together we can create a family of the earth that is healthy, supportive, and non-dysfunctional. We urge you to reach out to each other and to the rest of us in love and fellowship. And like I said, that is coral. Coral might be a good thing to put in your medicine bag or whatever, okay? Okay, so that is the Aquarius general reading for the 1st to the 15th of 2019. I hope it resonates. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you'll be back at mid-month for the readings again. And like I said, I apologize for being late. And we will get them out. I'm going to start this next weekend because with Mercury retrograde, then we need to get a jump on it. Okay, you all have a good night. Thank you.